Hello there guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for your subscriptions, likes and shares. I really do appreciate, even if I don't get to tell you guys all the time. Guys, guess what is on the menu today? We're going to be making Achoo and yellow soup. Oh my god, that sounds so nice. So I'm going to start by dedicating this meal first to my mom, my lovely mother. So this is actually Achoo, and this is the yellow soup, parboiled mushrooms and garden egg with habanero pepper, the typical African pepper, and fried spinach. You can actually use fried huckleberry. So let me show you guys everything again from above. Enjoy guys. If you put some egusi pudding there, oh my god, you're in for a treat. First of all, you can't say you want to pound achoo without having a pestle and a mortar. Actually, in Bafood, we use a lot of species of cocoyams in the preparation of achoo. So, I'm going to be using these. They call them the Igbo cocoa. This is like, I think they used to call this the Mami Igbo cocoa also. That's the mother of the Igbo cocoa, and these are the kids. So, these are our cocoyams. And the next thing we're going to be needing for our achoo will be our banana plantains. Guys, this is actually a species of plantains used in making achoo, this traditional meal. And it is commonly called in Bafu Ngo Numbo Chugu. So I'm going to keep this aside. And the next thing will be to wash everything down and place in a pot. So we have our washed cocoyams and achoo banana here. And we're going to place everything in the pot. Guys, make sure you place your cocoyams first before your plantain. So for the bigger cocoyams or the mami cocoa, we get to split them and put under the pot. Then place the other ones too in the pot. You want to monitor your water level as your pot cooks, because there's a tendency of it getting burned. Normally, I don't like using folio or aluminum foil in all these things, but you know, this is a once in a while meal. So place this on the stove and cook till very soft. Guys, we're going to move over to the introduction of the ingredients required for the making of our yellow soup. I have my palm oil here. I'm going to be using approximately 2 cups to 2.5 cups. Smoked fish, smoked mackerel fish. Mackerel fish is very tasty in achoo soup, guys. Smoked meat here, a lot. I have some salt here to taste, and 4 cubes of Maggi and 2 habanero peppers. I have with me here some cow skin. I have the inner parts of the stomach, we call it towel. I have my mushrooms. I have some vegetables here. I use spinach. What is actually or commonly used is huckleberry. I have my garden egg. So these are for the sides. Normally you also include egusi pudding. It's also good for the sides. I have my niki here made from green plantain peelings. You can use niki, baking soda or akangwa. So I have my spices here ground already. So guys, these are some of the spices on ground. I want you to see them clearly. So we're not going to be using them. I just kept them aside for you to see the spices that I use in making achoo soup. So I'm going to show you guys all the ingredients again from above. Beautiful. So the first thing we're going to do, guys, is to cut our meat, towel, kanda or cow skin into smaller pieces and boil with some water, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of Maggi. So we're going to start with the boiling of these 3 because they are much more harder to boil. So after boiling them for some time, we're going to bring in our fishes. So let's go, guys. For the sides, I'm just going to fry my vegetables with some tomatoes and onion. And I'm going to boil my mushrooms and garden egg. One of the sides that goes so well with achoo again is egusi pudding. If you don't know how to make egusi pudding, guys, I have a video of egusi pudding. I'm going to put the link in this video so you can learn how to make egusi pudding for yourselves. Guys, we're going to check on our cocoyams and plantain to ascertain or to make sure that they are ready. So everything is soft, so that means it's ready. Guys, in the process of pounding, keep your pot on low heat, extremely low heat. You don't want your cocoyams getting cold. Let's move on to the pounding of our cocoyams. So you start by pounding your plantains. I'm going to pound my plantains at this point. Guys, these are our plantains. Make sure you have some cold water on the side to soak your hands while peeling your plantains and cocoyams. Peel your plantains and place in the mortar. Keep this aside and pound. So the process of pounding your plantain or cocoyams is very easy. So you slide your pistol over the cocoyams or plantains. Guys, your plantains are ready when you feel them with your index finger and there are no obstacles in there also. So as you can see, everything is ready. Remove this and place in a bowl. Your plantain hardens up after some time. Guys, your pounded plantains, keep this aside covered. So we're going to move over to the pounding of our cocoyams. So I'm going to go ahead and peel. Pound. So at this point we're going to scoop in some of the pounded plantains into the cocoyams and pound everything together. So guys, this is the final achoo. Keep this on one side of your bowl. So this is the mixture of our cocoyams and plantain. So we're going to continue to pound our cocoyams and mix with the rest of the plantain. So guys, at this stage we're going to go ahead and mix all the achoo together plus the one in the mortar. After mixing everything together, you'll notice that because of your plantain, your achoo may be strong. So you add a little bit of water. I'm going to show you guys. So guys, I have a little bit of water with me here. So guys, this is the consistency of our achoo, and our achoo is ready. Put this in a bowl and keep to cool down as we continue with the preparation of our soup. So guys, this is our achoo. So guys, our meat, towel and cow skin has been boiling for some time now. So we're gonna add our fish. Cover this up and boil until your fish is ready. So guys, our obstacles are ready. By obstacles I mean our meat, towel, cow skin, fish and all the rest. Alright, we're gonna remove this and put in another bowl. Remove everything and separate from the broth. So guys, here's our meat and everything. Put this aside. Guys, this is what we are going to work with now. So keep this aside while we proceed. Heat up some palm oil in the pot, approximately 2.5 cups of palm oil. So our intention is just to melt the oil. So our oil is well melted. Keep it aside. So I'm going to be using some of the broth to dissolve my niki. This is it. Dissolve everything. So we're going to put our mixed Nikki in the broth into the pot of oil. Stir. Our oil is too hot though, that's why. Continue to add broth and oil. Mix. Of course, you can already see the yellow coloration. Add more broth and oil. So we are going to add our Maggi, salt, spices, and everything needed at this stage. Remember, I added some Maggi when I was boiling my meat, fish, and cow skin. So you have to be careful at this stage when adding your salt and Maggi. Always taste to make sure it's balanced before you add further. Guys, when you notice that oil is floating on your Achoo soup, add a little bit of Nikki or Akanwa. So I'm going to use like a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of ground spices. Mix everything up. So guys, at this stage we are done, but there's one last thing that we always do with our yellow soup. Pour in your soup like this. Of course, you can see it thickening already. Re-pour it into the first pot. Continue like this and do it approximately 10 times. Our Achoo soup is ready at this stage, but we're going to run it through a blender to even get it more thicker and white. Guys, just want to show you the end product of blending. Look at how white it is. At this stage, you can actually bring in all your obstacles. Doing this with you guys was the best thing ever. Thank you guys for your time with me. The love and support is overwhelming, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. Love and light your way. Bye-bye.